Okay, guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Plants vs. Zombies tier list. Starting off with the Pea Shooter. It's a pretty simple plant. It is pretty useful in the early games, but as it goes on, later plants could easily outshine it. And in the last world, on the roof levels, its use kind of just falls down. Its use falls down because of the roof slant, the pea shooter cannot shoot. So, but I like it. It's going in B tier. Oh, and I'm sorry if it's out of order. The next one I'm going to be covering is Snoopy. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much just a pea shooter, but it slows zombies down. Again, it doesn't work on the roof levels, but it's a lot more useful for zombies that have higher levels of health. So it's going in A tier. Repeater. Do I really have to say anything? It's basically the same thing as a pea shooter, but twice as best. Twice as good. A tier. I know it's small. The Gatling pea. Twice as good. Almost twice as much. But you also have to buy it from Crazy Dave's shop. But it's okay. A tier. Split pea. One zombie. It's useful for one zombie. And it's the minor zombie. One zombie. If it had two zombies, I would have marked it higher, but for now it's going in C tier. Three-peater. Useful. Shoots in 3 different lanes. But what ticks me off the most about the three-peater is its sun cost is 325. It's a pea shooter with 3 heads that can shoot in 3 lanes. It should be 300 sun, but it's pretty useful. B tier. Puffshroom. It's just useful. You could knock out the entirety of night levels with just a puffshroom. It's going in A tier. I mean A tier. You know what? No, it's even better. S tier. S tier. I said S tier. Finally, Fume Shroom. Only costs 75 suns, and its range is awesome. And it can pass through screen doors. I swear, the screen door zombies are the most annoying thing. No, one of the most annoying things at night levels. It's awesome. S tier. Scary Shroom. It's terrible. Even though it has pretty good range, if there's a zombie coming out of a grave and the Scary Shroom's by a grave, it going to hide. D tier. Hypno Shroom. It needs planning in order to work right. Especially with the football zombie, the most annoying zombie in the game, apart from the Gargantuar. But the Hypnoshrooms is pretty good. So let's go in B tier. Doom Shroom. Everything's awesome about it. The only thing that I dislike is that it creates an entire crater on the roof, on the ground, and in a pool. But other than that, it's pretty good. A tier. Sea Shroom. Basically, it's buff shroom, but in sea. But its cooldown is just straight out crazy. Its cooldown is crazy, especially compared to the Puff Shroom's cooldown. But still pretty good. A tier. Ice Shroom. It's pretty nice. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. B tier. Sun Shroom. It's almost a necessity in the pool levels. I mean, dang it. Night levels. It's almost a necessity in the night levels. It goes in A tier. Gloom Shroom. That thing's OP. S tier. No questions. Before I move on, I'm doing the sunflower because I know it's gonna tick so many of you off if I don't do it right away. Sunflower's awesome. The sunflower's awesome. It goes in A tier. Magnetron. It's useful. That's all I'm saying. It's useful. B tier. Twin Sunflower. Yes, I know that this is the PVZ 2 version of the Twin Sunflowers, but I couldn't really find any others. The only thing I dislike about it is it should cost 100 sun, because twice as much as the sunflower. But it's awesome, so I think I should go in A tier. Walnut. Simple, sturdy, but the cooldown time's outrageous. But it's awesome. B tier. Potato Mine. I love it. But I don't get why it has to take up so much time trying to arm itself. It's a potato mine. I bet it's not even smaller than my foot. I bet it's not even smaller than a bowling ball. Don't know why it takes so much time to prepare itself. B tier. Cherry Bomb. It's awesome. It's an awesome self-destructing plant, but I don't know how you're supposed to get 150 sun when you desperately need it. A zombie could be walking up to a row without any plants or lawnmowers, and you only have 25 sun. How are you gonna get it that quickly? It's pretty hard to get. I'm talking about the sun cost, but it's pretty nice. C tier. Tallnut. Do I have to say anything more? It's tall, and even though it's 125 sun, when it's supposed to be 100 sun, it's pretty nice. It's better, and it looks like it has the same cooldown time as the walnut. A tier. Okay. Chomper. Chompers. What do you want to call it? Whatever you want to call it. Let me get one thing straight. A zombie is a decaying corpse. It is literally weaker than a baby. So tell me, why does the chomper need to have so much time eating a decaying corpse? It makes no sense. Instead of taking 42 seconds, or sometimes it feels like an hour, it should take 15 seconds to eat it. But its design is pretty cool, and it's pretty useful. It only costs 150 sun, I believe. Same as the cherry bomb. C tier. Lily pad. Nothing else to say. It's awesome. Do you want a pea shooter in the pool? You need a lily pad. Want a walnut in the pool? You need a lily pad. You want a 3-peater in the pool? Lily pad. It is pretty much the entire existence of the pool levels. If you want to beat it, you're not going to survive without a lily pad. If you want to beat the pool levels, you need a lily pad. So that's why it's going in S tier. Grave Buster. It's just awesome. And if anyone's going to say that it's not a plant, it is clearly a tree trunk. But I just don't think that a zombie should be able to eat it so quickly when it's devouring a grave. But other than that, it's pretty nice. B tier. Tingle kelp. It's awesome. It's so awesome, there should be placed in A tier twice. No, I'm not going to do that. Mistake. Squash. 50 sun. 1 use. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's awesome. A tier. Spike rock. It's just awesome. I know I haven't really covered spikeweed yet, which is why I'm going to do that right now. Spikeweed, it's awesome. But it takes forever to get a whole, let's say, 5 tiles of these. But it's awesome. A tier. A tier. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. Spike weed. I mean, this one is spike weed. This one is spike rock. It's awesome. S tier. No questions asked. Jalapeno. It looks like it's trying to push a baby out. I don't know why it's so stressed. I don't know why it looks like that, but it's awesome. Only 125 sun. Should be enough to wipe out a whole row. Pretty decent. A tier. Torchwood. B tier. All it does is light a pea shooter's pea on fire. It's not really useful. Plus, it takes up an extra tile. It probably would have made itself into S tier if it didn't take up another tile. But other than that, it's awesome. Plantern. It's not a plant. Plantern is a object. An object. Not a plant. Which is why I'm putting it in E tier. Cactus is awesome. But just like the split pea, it's only used to deal with one zombie. The balloon zombie. But if you had no cactus and the balloon zombie went down a row twice, you would be over. So that's why it's going in A tier. Pumpkin. Simple. And the best part is it doesn't take up another space. You can plant it you can plant a plant inside it. Which is awesome. I gotta say, it's just awesome. S tier. Starfruit. It looks directly at the zombie, but does not move at all to try and stop it from coming too close to it. It does not try and move so it can actually shoot stars at the zombie. It can only shoot behind it. It would have been a lot more useful if you could flip it around, but I'm not complaining. It's awesome. B tier. Blowbear. It's literally just a clover that blows. Sorry, it's going in C tier. And I know some of you are going to say, that blows. Yeah, that was a joke. I know, dumb. That joke was dumb. I already know. You don't have to type it in the comments. Ah, the roof levels. Cabbage bolt, awesome. Because I want to get this video done faster, let's do a lightning round. Lightning rounds. Cabbage bolt. First plant, it's pretty much a pea shooter but for the roof levels. But its design is awesome. A tier. Kernel pult. I always have trouble pronouncing it. Kernel pult. It's awesome. It throws butter and kernels. A tier as well. Melon pult, overpowered. It's S tier. Flower pot, that's awesome. A tier. Garlic. It's awesome with a gloom shroom strategy. If you don't use it for that, it's almost completely useless. But it's awesome. A tier. Marigold. That's dumb. It deserves to go in E tier. I wish there was a... How do I say it? I wish that there was a tier above S tier so I can put wintermelon in. But since there's not, S tier. Awesome. Cattail. It's very useful. But you have to buy it. But it's S tier. umbrella leaf. This time used for 2 types of zombies. 2 of the most annoying zombies. It's awesome. A tier. Gold magnet? I totally forgot the name of it. But it's awesome. But the mushroom is pretty good on its own. So it's also going in B tier. Cob cannon. The best plant in the game. But the most expensive. But it's awesome when you actually get it. S tier. Imitator.
Imitateur.
There's one thing that I love about the imitator. You can take the same plant with you twice if you have the imitator. But it's one of the most expensive plants in Dave's shop, in Crazy Dave's shop, if not the most expensive. And it's just so mixed up. It goes in the abyss of mixed reviews. So here is the final product of Plants vs. Zombies tier list. I might not be doing another tier list. If you like this video, then please subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Extra mean.